I realized that they are guardian dragons. They come, they protect, they do so much more for you. They are great when it comes to opening up of roads. They are great when it comes to nudging you. You know what? This is the right spot for you. Go ahead, move into this spot, and this. They are very wise. Uh, until then, the first thing that I realized is how unfortunate is it that they are not known for their wisdom, and it is everything else. So as I started working with them, I came across many different facts, different riddles, stories, their vibrations, their energies, and much, 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 much more. And I packaged it all together. And today we are going to be talking about all of it. They are in different dimensions. They come to us from many, many, many different dimensions with different kind of powers, with different kind of colors, with different kind of energies. Um, Once in a while, when me and some of my students huddle up together and start talking about dragons, we realize that, oh my God, someone has a pink, someone has a rainbow dragon with all different colors. Someone has a dragon of a size of a hand, while someone is as big as a room or as a house or maybe even more. Well, a celestial being is a higher energy being. Maybe not in a form of a body that you see, maybe not in a form of a physical aspect, but it is an energy that comes to you. It could be your guardian dragon, it could be elemental dragon, fifth dimensional dragons, nine-dimensional dragons, and so on. So this leads to a question: what are these dimensions? How do these work in and out? And but why do I need to know about them? We need to know about them because with every dimensional move, the energies rise. A six-dimensional or a seven-dimensional dragon is more powerful than a fourth-dimensional dragon or anything below that. Like how we all have a hierarchy in our family tree or in our offices, they also have a hierarchy. They are managers. There are runner dragons, there are managers, there are executives, there are CEOs, and presidents and vice presidents of the company. And this company being the entire whole universe in front of us. They manage different things, all the way from managing the negative and positive energies of this entire universe to managing life of whoever they are protecting, to managing different aspects of this universe, different planets, nature of our planet, our galaxy, and so on and so forth. There are dragons that take care of the entire humanity. The dragons who guard us are called personal dragons or our guardian dragons. They could be coming to us from any dimension, most likely the fourth dimension, which is closest to us. What are the dimension we are on the third dimension? Below us are two more dimensions, and above us are many more. There are seven, eight, nine, and said to be 14 and more than 14 dimensions. Now, each dragon holds the imprint or the energy of that dimension. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what all are these dimensions. Um, the third dimension, where we hold certain kind of energies. We know about gravity, we move around, but the fourth dimensions, uh, beings, are beyond that. They can also go back and forth in time that we cannot. So when we go ahead and do any kind of healing, which is inner child, we go ahead and do any other kind of healing that is to do with our past lives. That could be done with fourth dimensional or fifth dimensional dragons. Because fifth dimensional dragons have um, beyond what fourth dimension could do. That is access to time and space both. There are dragons in seven dimension who hold the very imprint of creation. So whenever we wish to go ahead and create something new in our life, whether it is monies, relationships, whether it is new ideas, new venture, anything like that, or a new me, a new version of myself, better health, better shape, better skin, everything else. It is dragons who help us with that also. Yes, it is very creative, but one of my students worked with this and worked on her weight, facelifting. We will speak with her in a while. But as you go up the ladder, the kind of wisdom that they have and hold for you just starts pouring in. We start seeing different kind of shifts inside us with every dimension energy that is poured down to us. It is like raising ourselves to a completely new possibility, which seemed not so clear till now. While we work with dragons, how do we interact and what all kind of changes can they possibly do for us, even if it is a fourth dimension dragon or a guardian dragon? To understand this, we need to understand a part of ourselves. What are we made of? We are made of multiple things. It includes our physical bodies and all other outer bodies. A physical body only contains the kind of uh, mass, the organic matter that we are made with, but our outer bodies carry imprints of so many other things. Like we have our emotional body that has an imprint of our emotions. We have a mental body that has an imprint of our belief patterns and thought patterns. So, what are these kind of outer bodies? There is a physical body that I mentioned that it is more organic. There's a vital body, which is our energy body. It holds the imprints or holds the energy structure of our all meridians, of our chakras, aura, energy of our emotions, feelings, and more. There is a supernatural body that is connecting us with our higher self, that is connecting us with different symbols, with different patterns, with different imprints that will help us build our structure. Like we always see a difference that someone likes floral patterns more but hates geometric patterns. While someone likes geometric patterns more but does not like floral patterns. Why does this happen? We were not taught to like a certain pattern and keep away from the others. But there is something inside us that directs us only to a certain kind of pattern. Some people would like to hear flute, and some people would like to hear hard rock. Why does that happen? Both of them are happy listening to whatever they are listening. But this is the kind of pattern we are born with. And it is not only the pattern we are born with, it is a pattern we've carried forward for eons. Then there is a bliss body. Now, this body is connecting us with our supernatural experiences, with our connection with higher realms, with our connection with everything that this space, not space around us, but the universe has to offer. So, when the dragons come into the picture and they wish to heal you, they wish to guide you, and you approve of their help, they are making changes with you in each and every pattern. That is your physical body, that is your emotional body, that is your supernatural body, and so on. They start healing you from the outside, so the inside becomes more powerful. There are fire dragons that are great in cleansing. They are great in protection. They are great in boosting your willpower, your strength, right? So, um, I don't know, I've mentioned this before, but all this while, when I was healing COVID patients, I was taking help of Fire Dragon because they are the ones who can boost your immunity also. They are the ones who will boost the willpower, cleanse, and make the person healthy, happy faster. There are water dragons, beautifully amazing, said to be uh, sweeter voice, good sense of music, uh, good sense of emotions because they are masters of emotions. They can heal our emotions, they can empower our psychic abilities, they can give us that mental strength that was missing out. So, whenever I'm treating anyone who's dealing with anxiety issues, who's dealing with some kind of trauma, or you know what, I don't know why, but for the last 15 days, I've not been feeling up to it. There's nothing wrong with my body, I just don't feel like doing anything. So,
Right.
such cases also get good balance of calmness and everything else when you work with them. There are earth dragons. Earth dragons give you good grounding, they give you good strength. Whenever it is all about your bones, your structure, your physical strength, it is earth dragon. And whenever it is about monies, it is earth dragon. Whenever it is about boosting of prosperity or those energies, it is about earth dragons. And then there is air dragons, boosting up of your alertness, connecting you with different dimensions, making you more alert, more intelligent. There are times when we lose on our focus. Sometimes we have a loss of memory as well, or maybe we are just becoming more forgetful. Absolutely a time to connect with air dragons because they are the ones who will help you be more centered. They are the ones who will boost these things, these energies for you.
Yes.
But since I started working with City, there's more of them present. I actually have, when I do my celestial dragon work with myself, I actually have 6 dragons that I work with,
Wow.
and um, they they all have names. And if you take this course, you'll learn their names, and you'll get to learn their personalities too, because they're all very different. But what has happened in my personal life has been very amazing. Like I'll give you an example. The other day, I was going to work and I was at a light and I wasn't really paying attention. And I felt the presence of the one on my arm. She's also one of my guardians. I felt her presence and she was like, back up, back up, back up. So without thinking, I put my truck in reverse and was backing up, not even thinking about it. And I looked up, and this semi truck was like turning left in front of my truck. He barely went across the top of my truck. If I hadn't, she was paying attention. I was at a light, you know,
Right.
fiddling around, not paying attention. So I'm backing up. Otherwise, it would have taken the front end of my truck off. In the last month and a half, I've found a new partner. We've so it, it's been a very interesting experience, and I've also used some of the Dragon Reiki and things to release weight, and I use them, and everybody's noticing that I'm getting smaller. So it's been a very fun ride. You know, I'd highly recommend it. Started working with releasing weight, and it was like everything just started. One thing moved and something better came along. So out
Right.
with the old and with the new, but it was always something that I didn't expect. You know, I didn't expect to. out of the blue find some, it, it's exciting and fun, and I've learned to laugh more and play more, and that I think was missing for a long time. So my fairy self has come out.
Some fun facts is number one, your healing becomes super fast, super energizing. They give you some effects, some results that you usually don't get in that short amount of time. I've seen people receive money within minutes, within hours, within days. I've seen people benefiting in their health uh, in just one session, in just few minutes, few seconds, and so on. So that is one part. Second, which I wanted to tell you, you only brought it up, saying that whenever we are connecting with universe, either we are healing or we are receiving some kind of healing, they always have an eye out for you. They are your protectors. They will always come and sit next to you just to watch the entire process that it is happening in nice and protected manner. They will intervene if they have to. They will keep the distance if everything is going nice. Like how Elizabeth was driving and she heard a voice saying that just back up. Now,
Right.
the second and third is it is such a unique and nice combination that you can work with both of them together. It comes with a lot of practical understanding also. And you were right that you get to connect not only with the guardian dragons, you get to connect with other celestial dragons and take their help as well. So, the workshop Celestial Dragons is not limited to working only with your guardian dragons, it
Right.
goes beyond. Dragon, what I offer is the master level of Dragon Reiki and the practitioner level of the Celestial Dragons. They I've devised a way to work hand in hand with both of them, so one can heal. So there are times, when you cannot do beyond a certain few minutes of healing.
Right.
You just only have so much of time. You're running in between two things for all those times, for those times where you can actually sit and heal, for those times where you wish to pass over this knowledge to someone else and become a trainer. All of this put together, it is like a power packed uh, workshop.
Siddhii is genuinely gifted from God. She's a blessing and an angel, and she is just so super amazing. So I've done quite a few classes with Siddhii now. Um, Firstly, who she is as an individual is just truly incredible. I would say that she undersells and over delivers. She is incredibly and utterly supportive. During any class with her, she's exceptionally grounded, very serene, very patient, totally does not function from the space of ego whatsoever. Yet the work that she offers is profoundly life changing. Um, and what I love so much about this work is how quickly and how powerfully you can make a change in somebody else's life. One of the results for me that is just incredible is the power of my visualization. So, just today, I was doing a session on somebody, and I literally could see inside the body. I could see every single organ that I wanted to work on. The clarity of visuals for me now is like watching a movie, which is something that I have really been asking to show up in my life for a long time. Interdimensional journeys. Siddhii will take you on journeys to different realms. And dragons show up in your life when you're ready. um, and you will need to look at things inside of yourself. They're very powerful.
Right.
One of my personal dragons is a black dragon, a fire dragon. Ka'a. Thank you. and the fire dragons don't mess around. When he's giving me a message, I literally have his face in my face. A little bit stubborn in the past, but very powerful messages. And I'm finding that if I'm talking to somebody on the telephone that's not to my highest good, the phone goes, they can't get through.
Wow.
It's just, the protection is amazing.
Well, the dragons have been part of my life for many, many years. Only thing, I really didn't take them very seriously. I just kept them as artifacts in my home till I came across Mystic Lotus, their webinar on dragon healing by Siddhii in late August. And the moment I saw that, something clicked. Siddhii Shhah clicked, and I had to enroll myself. And after that, it's history. While I was doing the workshop, early in the morning, while I was having my cup of tea, and that is the time when I'm in an alpha state, and
Right.
suddenly I'm seeing my entire house full and flooded with water, and I'm seeing my water dragon and my baby water dragon splashing around all over. I'm splashing around with them, and I'm saying, what is going on? And I was really shocked and surprised. But I realized that my water dragon was actually healing me. I was being healed, and that was a very, very profound experience, which I shared with Siddhii immediately. It was really very profound. While doing the workshop, they brought me the clients and the people who needed healing. And I started healing while doing the workshop, you know. So that has been a wonderful experience. And I am validating about the dragons and Siddhii Shah, of course. But my clients are also validating that the feedback is very good. So I would like to say that whoever is really interested in doing the workshop, I would highly recommend Siddhii Shah. She's a wonderful teacher with solid information and extremely patient. And I can go on, but I think everybody has said everything about Siddhii. All I can say is that she is a very genuine, humble, hardworking person as a teacher and a wonderful human being. And thank you, Siddhii, for bringing dragons into my world and making my world full of, I would say, full of joy. And dragons have actually helped me to raise my psychic powers, and that's a genuine thing. They have
Wow.
enhanced my psychic powers, and that's why I think I'm getting more and more people to they are bringing me, I'm not doing anything, they are bringing me people who need healing, you know. So that is one thing I would say. The dragon healing energies are extremely, extremely powerful. They have changed my life. Siddhii has changed my life, and I'm very thankful to Siddhii and my dragons, and so it is. Thank you.